Well, we got a big surprise in NHL 23's Hockey Ultimate Team. We got a brand new event that appears to be running alongside the Stanley Cup playoff event, which is awesome because it looked like we were going to go multiple weeks without new Master Set players, but we got a brand new event. So in this video, we're going to break down all of the content like we always do. Guys, subscribe if you haven't. I'm closing in on 50,000 subs. I'd super appreciate it. Let's get into the video. All right, so we've got the BioSteel Hut Heroes event. And I gotta say, I'm wondering if I'm getting royalties here. Hut Heroes is a term that I coined like 4 years ago. However, it means something a little bit different, but the cards that were released, it actually is kind of funny. So let's take a look. For anyone that doesn't know, when it comes to what I determine to be a Hut Hero, it's someone who's extremely good at Hockey Ultimate Team, but hasn't won in esports. These cards are all what we would consider meta cards at 99 overall, or, you know, cards that we would seek if you were trying to make the most competitive lineup. So let's take a peek. We'll start down at the bottom. The 89 Joel Hofer. I remember Joel Hofer had an unbelievable card, and I think it was NHL 21. Guys in the comment section, if you remember, let me know. He had a really, really good card. 6'5", obviously, is what stands out, and he's got butterfly effect. He's got 92 speed, 62 aggression, so this is probably a card that I'm going to try out because I've been looking to replace my All-Star Hellebuck, well, since like January. So pretty cool card here in the 89 Joel Hofer. Then we've got the 90 overall Hal Gill, 6'7", 241. I did not realize that Hal Gill was this big back when I watched him in the early 2000s. He's got bouncer and ice pack, and to be honest, at 6'7", with 60 or 91 speed and acceleration, that's not terrible for a 90 overall, to be honest with you. So if this card falls in value and he goes for like the cheapest price that 90s are going for, and you're still trying to make like a pretty big team, this wouldn't be too bad. And if you were making a Bruins team, Hal Gill's got to be on it. Then we've got the 91 Michael Rasmussen from the Detroit Red Wings, 6'6", 211. You're starting to see a theme here. He's got gold truculence. Again, these are cards that are just massive, and he's got 91 speed and acceleration with gold truculence, so a fun card. All right, he doesn't have 99 skating, but he's going to be absolutely massive in your own end. So again, these cards are meant to kind of use what you would go up against or find most useful if you were playing Division 2 and 1. So nonetheless, a 91 Michael Rasmussen card. Then we've got the 92 James Van Riemsdyk, 6'3", 208, 91 speed, 89 acceleration, gold snipe, and puck on a string. This one's a little bit, like if you've got under 90 speed in April, obviously it's going to be really tough to utilize him, but maybe you're making an all-time Toronto Maple Leafs team or a Flyers team. It is what it is. JVR can be had here, the 92 overall. Now we get the 93 Seth Jones with gold 1T and shutdown, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. He does have distributor to get up to 93, and it's 6'4", 213. Obviously a very, very viable defenseman if you are looking for a good non-MSP right-handed defenseman. Tom Wilson from the Washington Capitals, 6'4", 220. This is by far the biggest, in quotations, event that we've got. 93 speed and gold truculence. Crease crasher as well if you go for those rebound shots. Again, you could make a lineup with all of these cards, and it would just be so hard to play against because you could just run over everyone, which I think is kind of fun and the point. Montreal Canadiens fans, there you go. The 94 Uri Slafkovsky, 6'3", 238. He's got light the lamp as well as buzzing though, 93 speed, 92 acceleration, big rig, make it snappy, and no contest. So if you are putting together a Montreal Canadiens theme team, you've got a gigantic Uri Slafkovsky up to 94. And then from the Capitals, we've got the 95 John Carlson, 6'3", 215 right-handed defenseman with Sparker workhorse. He's got gold wheels, which is kind of odd. Heat Seeker elite edges and tape to tape, 92 acceleration, 91 speed. Would love one more skating synergy, but nonetheless, still a fun card at 95 overall. And then on to easily the best card art we have ever gotten. Like 100%, this is it. The, you know, like actual like action figure card, love it. 6'4", Darnell Nurse. He's got 94 speed. You could go acceleration as well as some hand stats. So he can only get up to 94 speed, 92 acceleration, one or the other. But gold truculence, silver taped or stick him up. 6'4", 221. No complaints here. This is going to be a fantastic left-handed defenseman. You could still go with Hampus Lindholm, but man, the card art, like top notch. Anze Kopitar is our next Hut Hero. And this is essentially like an alternative to the Sean Couturier flashback card. We got gold quick draw, which is great on him. Silver close quarters, and he's massive, 6'3", 223. Kopitar cards are always very good to use, and again, that card art is incredible. Aaron Ekblad gets one as well, gold 1T. No truculence, but does have stick 'em up, and stick 'em up on someone over 6'2", I think is a little bit more impactful. Also Seeing Eye, which has been kind of sneaky throughout the year. 6'4", 215, 94 speed, 92 acceleration. Again, you can flip-flop that if you want. Go with the 96 overall Aaron Ekblad. And then lastly, one of the top-end cards from, I believe, NHL 21, might even be 20. The 96 Justice Anunin, 6'4". He's got post-to-post, butterfly effect, X-ray, 99 speed, 62 aggression. If you are looking for an endgame goaltender, this could be it in the 96 Justice Anunin. All right, so this does look like it is running in tandem with the Stanley Cup playoff event. So it looks like next week we will get more Stanley Cup playoff master set players, which I think is a fun way to do it. I also think this event is kind of cool in the sense that if they're going to release cards that, you know, are meta cards and whatnot, this is a fun way to do it, just completely leaning in. So I'll give props there, and the card art is 1000% the best we have ever gotten. I absolutely love this. I hope they do this event in future games. This is actually pretty sweet, and it gives you some fun cards to chase after. It does appear that you can get a Hut Heroes collectible, so you can build one for free, as well as the Stanley Cup playoff event one. So easy there. It's same as always. You got to play a lot of games with them. If you are looking to do this as fast as possible, the best way to do it is to just build a few MSPs, keep them at the lowest overall. It ends up being cheaper than going out and buying some of the lower overall players from the event, because it's going to cost so much. So if you go to the week 1 sets, you can make a random MSP for 5 collectibles. I would 100% do that. You'll get a choice of 2, it looks like. And again, even if you don't want the goaltender and you've got Justice Anunin, you can pick one of the others. You can do it multiple times as well, just to make sure that, you know, you get all different ones, and then you throw those in your lineup on the bottom pair. It's far cheaper than doing it any other way. So if you are looking to kind of maximize getting your games done, I would just make all the MSPs, throw them in your lineup, and then you're all set. You can then throw them into sets themselves once you're done to power up the final MSP. So in all honesty, thinking about my no money spent team, again, the whole goal of the series is to build an MSP from every single event. The one I'm leaning towards right now is probably Darnell Nurse. I kind of want an Edmonton Oiler. That being said, I might wait for the second week of these Hut Heroes, just simply because I'm not a massive fan of any of these. You know, obviously, I mean, talking about the player themselves, these are all fantastic cards, but I'm not a huge fan of like Kopitar because I'm, you know, a Sharks fan. Same with Darnell Nurse. Ekblad is kind of fun. And then Justice Anunin, other than Hockey Ultimate Team, not a huge fan of him either. But nonetheless, this is a really fun event. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, guys. Let me know if I'm way off base on the card art. Maybe, I mean, this is all subjective, but I think that this is actually really, really fun card art. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below as they develop a new Hockey Ultimate Team event. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.